Today we're going to talk about a topic that involves a tool that we use quite frequently in our line of work. But we seldom talk about the serious consequences and, most importantly, the very serious injuries that can occur if you don't use it properly. And I'm talking about the gas-powered handheld saw, sometimes referred to as a chop saw. Now, today we're going to talk about how to safely handle and operate the saw. But most importantly, we're going to focus on how to anticipate, prevent, and prepare yourself for kickbacks, which is the most dangerous things that can happen. Today, Rodney Patey is going to share with us some very, very important information. So I ask that you pay close attention to what he has to say, because the information that he's going to give you could very likely save your life. Rodney, talk to you.
Hi, I'm Rodney Patey. I'm here today to speak with you and promote the safe use of the chop saw in the construction industry. Today, we'll go over certain aspects of this machine to explain to you the dynamics of the machine and also the hazards of the machine. The machine is designed in a manner to perform to the operator's ability. It is extremely important that before operating the chop saw, you consult the operator's manual. The operator manual is full of vital information that can prolong the safe use of the machine and also give the operator great warning words and signs and symbols to inform him of the hazards of this machine. PPE is the acronym for Personal Protective Equipment. Today we'll be going over the PPE that is required when operating this machine. The PPE that is required first are the gloves. The gloves are used to protect your hands from any flying debris, also vibration. Also, the operator must wear hearing protection and eye protection and also face protection, face shield. These PPEs are required when operating this machine. This portion, we will go into the basic machine inspection. An operator must inspect the machine before operating the machine to find out if there are any defects. First major inspection is to check the pull cord. Make sure that there are not any frays or cut on the pull cord. Make sure there are not any damage or any visible damage or defects to the machine. Also, you want to check the gas cap. Make sure it's intact. Basic machine check. First, the pull cord. Make sure there are no cuts or frays in the pull cord. Also, you want to check the on and off switch. Make sure it's in the off position. Also, you want to check the primer ball and the choke switch. Okay. Most of the machines are designed with a decompression button to decompress the machine to allow you to be able to pull it. You must decompress the machine before you pull the cord, because if you do not decompress the machine, the cord will not pull. Also, we want to go into the proper wheel for the chop saw. Stihl designs different wheels for different applications. There are diamond wheel and there are composite wheels. Each wheel have the RPM and also the PPE that must be worn when using this type of blade. The blade is designed to cut various applications. You must consult the blade to fully understand the application that the blade must be used for. Going back to the inspection, you must inspect the guard. The guard is designed to have a snug fit, so when you push it forward, you have to put a little pressure on it to push it forward. The reason being is that when you're cutting, it will not vibrate out of the position that you locked it in. Also, this machine has a water delivery system for applications that require when you're cutting concrete or any type of material that will produce silica dust. We're going to get into the operation of the machine. The operation of the machine is very unique to any other machine. This Stihl machine is designed for a right-handed person. So if you have a left-handed person that is in your crew, please do not allow that person to operate the machine. Get a person that is right-handed, because the machine is right-handed dominant. Okay. Handling this machine, you must always have a firm grip on the machine. Never operate the machine with one hand. make sure both hands are firmly locked. The machine is designed to cut downward only. It is not designed to cut from the bottom up, because if you cut from the bottom up, you compromise the locking position of your arms by bending them. And if there are any type of reactive force or kickback, it will possibly hit the operator. So the machine is designed to cut down using gravity. What you would have to do when you get to a position on your pipe where it is at the bottom, roll the pipe to bring the cut up so you can cut down again. Also, this saw is not designed to be cut above your shoulder height. Most guys have 72-inch pipes, and we see you guys with the saw above your head. That is wrong. Ask the operator to roll the pipe, bring your cut down, and cut down. Just keep rolling the pipe to cut down. Over your head can cause fatigue by holding the saw up in the air for that longer period of time with the weight, and possibly tire out or fatigue the operator. I want to talk about kickbacks, or what they call reactive force. Reactive force occurs when the object that is being cut is not supported properly. To support the object or the pipe properly, the end of the pipe that you're cutting off, the free end, there must be a free falling to that part of the pipe. You cannot cut in the middle of the pipe, because if you cut in the middle of the pipe, it will bind. You must support the bottom sides of the pipe, and the end that's going to fall free must not have any support up under it. Once you do that, the section will fall free. Also, you must make a cut line on your pipe. And how you do that? You just gradually let the saw cut in the line, just giving you a little groove in the line so you can follow it. Okay, and that will dictate the direction of the saw also, because it gives you a little valley where the blade sits in, where you can follow that and you can stay on your line. Okay, the saw is also designed to be cut sideways like this. It's designed to cut sideways, but when you're cutting sideways for sideward or lateral motion, you must not put downward pressure or upward pressure. You must keep the blade level and walk with it as you go down, constantly, just like that. And that will create a lateral line that will not bind on you. But once you go up and down while you're cutting, it will cause the blade to kind of bind, and you would get out of the line of cutting. So this is, like I said, this is a beautiful machine, and it's designed to perform on the operator's level. If you want to become a production operator of this type of machine, you must study the owner's manual, also look at multiple videos of how to operate the machine, and then practical application out in the field. But the number one thing is to always respect this machine. Never use the machine while talking to someone else. Never allow the machine to continue to run after you have finished the cut. When making a vertical cut on a piece of pipe or any type of material, you want to let the machine use its gravity to make the cut. The operator should never put pressure on the machine to force the machine to make a cut quicker than it's designed to. The machine is designed to be used with gravity. So when you're cutting down, just let the weight of the machine go down and you make your first pass. The machine will cut through any material if the blade is in good condition with no problem. The machine does not need the operator to push the machine or to try to correct a cut. Just continue to cut, and then after you finish the cut and you may have gotten off line, just get back on line and cut that little piece off. Do not try to correct while you're in the process of cutting, because that can create a kickback or binding of the blade. Also, still recommend that when you're cutting to use water. Water lubricates the blade, okay? Water lubricates the blade, and that's on ductile pipe, that's on concrete structures, RPC pipe. But when you're cutting PVC pipe, you must use a composite blade, this type of blade. Multi-purpose blades are diamond cut and composite blade mix. Those blades are not good for PVC. This is the best blade for PVC. When cutting a vertical line with the chop saw, the operator must have left hand on crossbar, right hand on controls. The operator must never stand in the line of the blade. He must stand off to the left so that if there's any kickback reaction, the saw will definitely miss the operator. Never lean over the saw and cut, because if kickback happens, you're going to get injured. Always step to the side. To summarize what we went over the proper PPE, the proper inspection of the machine, and also the proper operation of the machine. We talked on the hazards and the risks of the machine also. So make sure that you review all of the points that we went over, and you will be a safe operator. Thank you.
Thank you, Rodney. Appreciate that. Okay, guys, that'll wrap it up for today, but I want you to remember, most importantly, is that despite all the other opportunities you have to get hurt in the workplace, this is the one where you're the man in control. The only person that can hurt you with the saw is yourself. So, as always, take your time, do it right, make every cut at a pace that gets it done right the first time, and you don't get hurt in the process. Good luck and have a safe day.